Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, the day yesterday was really good. In fact, the Indian market actually opened with a gap up thanks to the European and US markets that was closed on Monday. We could see the Nifty actually opening at the gap up at about 18,000, at 18,089 to be precise. And from there went on to a big fall. Yes, initially the first few minutes were a big fall, and from there it was a continuous upwards movement. Well, it was as expected. We did expect the market to actually consolidate and not to have a big rally, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. It was just not a big rally, but yes, if you look at intraday there was a big fall, and from there a big recovery. So it was, of course, a day of consolidation, but with big volatility. Naturally, yesterday was Fin Nifty expiry, so there was some volatility from that side as well. But then by end of the day, we could see the market actually closing on the positive territory. Yes, we could see the Nifty actually closing higher than the opening at 18,132, which is something really good. Well, it was looking really strong until everything, even the European markets opened in the afternoon and Indian time afternoon, I mean, and they were also trading in the green and things were looking good until the US markets opened. In fact, yesterday, if you see, we could see metals shining. In fact, Hindalco and Tata Steel were both up by almost 6%. That was amazing. So, it is actually time to probably book some profit out of the metal sector. Let's see how and when to do that. Of course, when I do that, I do share it in the community. You know that well. If you're not a part of the amazing community yet, join our online community by going to the website mentioned on the scroll here, or even you can WhatsApp on the number given here. And you can join the community completely free of cost. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is the steel sector has been doing really well. In the last 2 days, the way it has recovered is something amazing. So I'm sure all of you would be sitting with some amazing profit in definitely Hindalco and Tata Steel that you're holding. So apart from that, if you look at the market in general, yesterday it was a total positive sentiment. We could see except pharma and FMCG, most of the sectors actually has done well. IT sector did not have much pressure because the US markets were closed. But then, after the Indian markets closed, the evening when the US markets opened, that is something that we need to talk about. Well, the Dow closed in the green, S&P 500 was kind of almost flat, but then Nasdaq closed down by 1.3+%. So why did that happen? So majorly, it was the Tesla. Tesla has been forming a major concern. In fact, in just the month of December, Tesla stock has been down by 44%. So major concern people are seeing is Tesla, first of all, is facing a lot of challenges in terms of production because China is fighting COVID, and Tesla has one of its major manufacturing plant in China. So supply side issues is one thing, and two, people consider that Elon Musk is now spending more time at Twitter, and the focus on Tesla has come down. So with all this, there is a lot of tension, and if you see yesterday, just one day, Tesla has fallen down by 11%, and Tesla being a heavyweight on Nasdaq, we could see Nasdaq also seeing the negative sentiment, and we could see most of the tech stocks also down by a small percent. And so majorly led by Tesla, Nasdaq was down by 1.36%, and that led to some weakness. Now this is going to again probably give some weakness to IT sector, but otherwise Indian IT sector is of course poised for some good returns over a period of time. So definitely I would look at any fall in the IT sector to actually add at the right time. So apart from that, if you look at the market today, okay, before that, a quick important thing is that Indian government is actually planning to invest almost $2 billion on green hydrogen production. So there will be some stocks in that sector which is actually going to look good. So definitely we've seen some energy sector stocks already doing well. So let's see which one to add, and that would be a focus also for us soon in the upcoming weeks. And looking at the next important news is that the credit demand is on huge rise in India. So yes, there's a lot of capital expenditure now getting planned by companies. So probably the companies are getting confident that the markets are going to be well. And even though there is a recession fear in the US, but Indian manufacturing sector has been doing well. But the PLI scheme and other incentives that the government is offering, the manufacturing sector is going to see some good rise, and this can be beneficial for the banking sector. So definitely banking sector is going to see some more upside. So definitely our investment that we have done in all these good stocks in banking sector is going to give us some good fruits. So that's something that we can expect on the banking sector as well. So these are a few important news that we need to look at. And apart from that, if you look at the days for levels for the day, I would say for the day, I would say 17,950 to 18,000 is of course a very important support zone. So if even if you look at SGX Nifty because of the weakness in US is kind of indicating a flat to slightly gap down opening today in the Nifty. So even if it opens slightly gap down, probably around 18,000, above 18,000, it might still look at 17,950 to 18,000 as a good support zone. Until 17,950 is broken, we could kind of expect the market to kind of rebound. So we really don't have to fear about the fall in the US because it was more of a stock specific fall in Nasdaq, majorly led by Tesla. So India may not react too much to that, but then of course, like we've discussed, the volumes are low in the market right now, so that could actually lead to some volatility. And tomorrow, being the monthly expiry of December and the last expiry of the year, there will be a lot of people who are sitting with contracts of yearly contracts of options and definitely monthly contracts. So all this together is going to have a huge volatile movement in the market today and tomorrow. That's what I'm expecting. So definitely I am expecting the market to kind of continue to consolidate in a small range. So the range would be something around 17,900 to 18,200. So this is what I am expecting. I'm not expecting a bigger move than this. Even if it goes kind of 18,200 to 300 could be a range, but not more than 18,300 for this week. That is tomorrow. So that is what I'm expecting, and my views based on this is what I've taken some trades in the MPI Invest community, which is shared there. And if you're not a part of it, definitely be a part of it because we are making amazing returns over there. So with that, we are looking at these important levels which I've shared with you. Let us see how the market reacts. Like we always say, never predict the market, but we just anticipate the market and go ahead with our trades along with it. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button. That motivates us to give you more such content. And do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together. And if you're not a part of a community yet, join it free. Go into the website mentioned here, or you can just WhatsApp on the number given there, and our team will help you join the community. So with that, this is Srikant signing off. Goodbye. Have a great day ahead.